friends, it's your pal Digital D again. And this week we're working on what we know about subtraction. We've already done subtracting within 5. Now this week we're learning to subtract or practice subtraction within the number 10. Let's review what you did this week with your teacher.
Just like we've done in this whole unit, we've worked on addition and subtraction. We worked on addition, counting numbers to 5, and then counting numbers to 10. And then we also did subtracting numbers within 5 and numbers within 10. So that's what we're doing this week, is subtracting within 10. So let's look at this picture. To subtract within 10. We did this with our addition as well. Some of these pictures show subtraction because if we look at the balloons, we see that one of the balloons is getting away. So that is showing us a subtraction problem. Let's start off with how many balloons are in the picture. Let's count. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he has 9 balloons in his hand, and he has one more balloon that got away. So how many is that? 9 with the other one means that there are 10 balloons. But what's happening? Again, we're looking at subtraction. So this balloon right here is getting away. So we do that with subtraction. Sometimes we can mark it off. So it's 10 minus what? How many did I mark off? I marked off 1. 10 minus 1 is what? We can do this with our fingers. Hold your fingers up in front of you. And I want you to put up all 10 fingers. If we take our 10 fingers to show the 10 balloons, and one of them is getting away. So let's take and fold down one finger. How many fingers do we have left? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 fingers left, which means we should have 9 balloons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if we have 10 balloons, one balloon goes away, we have 9 balloons left. Awesome. Great job, friends. Let's look at the ducks, the yellow ducks. So let's count all of the yellow ducks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So how many yellow ducks are there? There are 9 yellow ducks. But we want to come up with a subtraction problem. Remember, subtraction shows us 2 different groups or if something is being taken away. So let's see. We had all these ducks. I bet they were all over here eating, but it looks like some of our ducks decided to swim away. How many ducks decided to swim away? 1, 2, 3. So 9 yellow ducks, 3 of them decide to swim away. How many ducks are going to be left over here on the side of the pond? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 9 minus 3 means that we have 6 ducks left. Let's look at one more. Let's look at the flowers in our soccer balls down here. How many flowers were there? Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I see 6 flowers in the park. But what happened to some of our flowers? Looks like somebody kicked a soccer ball and knocked those flowers over. How many flowers are being knocked over? Just 2. So that is my subtraction sentence. 6 minus 2. What is 6 minus 2? If we take out these 2 down here, I can put an X through them if I need to. How many flowers are left? 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 minus 2 equals 4. Let's go on to something else and look at it in our 10 frames again. We did this when we did addition. We looked at our 10 frames and looked at 2 different colors of counters. But today, we're going to be taking some counters away. So let's look at the first one up here. How many counters are on the 10 frame? How can we quickly see that there are 10 counters on the 10 frame? How can we see that so fast? That's right. When all of our 10 frame is filled in, that means we have 10 counters. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 counters. What happens if I decide to take away some of my counters? So I want you to count with me as I take away some counters, because we're going to see how many we take away. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many counters did I take away? I took away 4. And we now need to see how many counters are left. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more makes 6. 10 minus 4. If I have 10 and I take away 4, that means I have 6 left over. Let's do that on our hands again. I want you to hold up all 10 fingers, because we started with 10 counters on my 10 frame. So each one of your fingers is showing one of the counters. So we have 10. Now, as I count and remove the counters, I want you to put your fingers down one at a time. All right? So there's 1, put one finger down. There's 2, put the next finger down. 3, put down another finger. And 4, put down another finger. You should have put down 4 fingers. How many fingers did we have left? We had 5 on one hand and 1 on the other. So 5 and 1 make 6. So I had 10, and I took away 4. I have 6 counters or 6 fingers left over. Great job, friends. Let's look at this one. How many counters are there? I want you to turn to a friend or a partner nearby and tell them how many counters you see on our 10 frame. Put your finger on your nose if you know that there are 9 counters in the 10 frame. Put your finger on your nose if you know that there are 9 counters. Some of you may have had to count each one of our counters to see how many are there. Some of you might have recognized that there was only 1 spot left open, which means there are 9 counters in our 10 frame. Now, just like we did before, we're going to take some away. And as we take them away, I want you to count with me how many we are taking away, how many we are subtracting. So we'll take away 1, take away 2. How many counters did I take away? I took away 2. So how many counters are left? Go ahead and I want you to figure that out on your own silently. How many counters are left on my 10 frame? I think there might be 5 counters left. If you think there are 5 counters, I want you to put your hand on your head. Are there 5 counters left? Show me. If you agree, put your hand on your head. Oh, I see a lot of people that didn't agree with me. Maybe we should count. So I had 9 counters. I took 2 away. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But there's some more. 6 and 7. There are 7 counters left. I had 9 counters to start with. You helped me count and we took 2 away, which means there are 7 counters left. One more today, friends. Let's see, how many counters are there in this 10 frame? Well, I see that there are 5 on the top row, and one more makes 6 counters. 5 and one more makes 6. So we're starting with 6 counters. I want you to count as I take some away. How many counters did I take away? I took away 3 counters. Well, how many counters did that leave on my 10 frame? I want you to hold up fingers to show me how many counters are left on the 10 frame. I see lots of friends with this answer. Let's check and see. Are there 3 counters left on the 10 frame? 1, 2, 3. Great job. So let's go and talk about this one more time. We started with 6 counters. I'm going to put them back over here so we can see them. I started with 6. And we took away how many? 3. So 1, 2, 3. And we had 1, 2, 3 left over.
Great job, friends. Subtraction can be a little challenging, but with some of the things we did today with pictures and with counters, that helps us practice the idea of taking things away, all right? What we call subtraction, or you might even hear the word minus. So if I had, let's say, look at my fingers. How many fingers am I holding up? You see? I've got 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 fingers. And if I ask you to take away, or I say 9 minus 3, well, I'm going to put down 1, 2, 3 fingers. So how many fingers do I still have showing? I've got 5 on one hand and 1 on this hand. So that means I still have 6. So 9 minus 3 is 6. All right? So we're going to keep practicing our subtraction. And next week, we're going to work on practicing it in our head and just kind of memorizing our subtraction facts. Have a great week. Until I see you again, keep counting.